Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be learning about the area of a triangle. This is a bit of a simpler lesson, so it's mainly going to consist of practice problems, but without further ado, let's head on straight into this video. So we all know the area of a rectangle, and that is length times width. Now you might be wondering, why do we need to learn that or know that for the area of a triangle? Well, so let's say I divide this rectangle right here into two. What do we make? We make two triangles. So this is why it's important, because if we were to find the area of just the triangle, it will be the length times the height of the triangle times the width or the base of the triangle. Now, but then you'll have to divide it by 2 because the triangle is only half of the rectangle. So essentially, to put this in simpler words, you're going to take the base and height, and then you're going to divide it by 2 or multiply it by 1/2. So that is our formula that we'll be using on all of these problems. So let's start with a bit of a simpler problem. Let's say we have this triangle and it's 3 and 4. So first things first, we're going to input those two numbers in our equation, and we'll have 3 times 4 divided by 2, so we'll have 12 divided by 2, which is 6. And then we'll have 6 units squared. Nothing has changed about the units. It's just going to be, whether it's inches, centimeters, meters, etc., it's going to be units squared because it's the area. How about this next problem? 30 inches and 10 inches. Well, we still plug in the same exact equation, and then we can simplify this to 300 over 2, and then this can simplify to 150 inches squared, because inches times inches is inches squared. So all you need to do is correctly identify what the base is and what the height is, and input that correctly into the equation. Solve the equation, and you're good to go. And for example, let's say we have 6 by 6. So this is technically a half of a square, but we still solve it the exact same way because a square is a rectangle. So we can technically use the same equation, and then we'll get 18 centimeters squared. Let's say we have 300 feet and 2 feet. So there's a way you can simplify this into, instead of doing like all the calculations. So 2 and 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1, so we can cross those out, and then we'll just get 300 feet squared. So we're essentially just making the equation easier for us to solve. And same exact thing we could do here. We can divide by 2, the top and the bottom, and we'll get 30 times 20, which is 600, and then the unit is centimeters, so it's centimeters squared. Now you all are going to write the area of 3 different triangles, and you will have 2 minutes to do all of them. Did you do it? Let's check if you got the correct answer. So we're going to start off with the first triangle, which is 50 centimeters and 30 centimeters. So our equation is base times height is divided by 2. So when we plug everything in, we'll get 50 times 30 over 2. Now if we can simplify this, we'll get 1,500 divided by 2, which is 750, and 750 centimeters squared is our answer. Now for the second one, which is 3 inches and 2 by 2 inches, well, we can actually solve this one in our heads, but just in case, so we have base times height divided by 2. We plug everything in, we'll get 3 times 2 over 2. The 2's cancel out, and we'll get 3 inches squared. I purposely threw this one in there because it's really easy to solve if you use that specific trick. And for the last one, we could also use the trick, so we'll have 20 times 20 divided by 2, then we'll have 20 times 10 when all simplified, and the answer is 200 centimeters squared. Congrats, you made it to the end of this video. Whether it's you needed help with this concept, you wanted some extra practice, or you just wanted to review, I hope you learned something or got some extra practice in. It means the world to me if you subscribed and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a brand new video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. It just tells me if I need to change anything. And if you have any suggestions for any of my videos, you can always comment on my discussion page. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye!